Today, what I want to do is look at the forecast for Memorial Day travel and see what that might tell us about the state of the U.S. economy. Now, I've done this before for similar types of events. You can watch those videos if you follow these links here. Now, every year, AAA puts out a travel forecast for Memorial Day weekend. If you look at the headline there, it says, hey, 37 million more people are going to be traveling this year compared to last year. But that's sort of a disingenuous way of looking at things. I think we need to look at 2019 too. So let's go ahead and do that. Total travel out there, we see, versus pre-pandemic 2020, the number of people traveling is up 60.5%. But if we go back to pre-pandemic 2019, it's actually down 13.3%. So fewer people are traveling than would be normally expected. If we look at just automobiles, we say, again, 52% increase versus 2020 during the height of the pandemic, but still down 8.7% versus that pre-pandemic 2019. If we look at air travelers, not surprising, but we had a massive crash in people traveling by air last Memorial Day, and we're up 577% versus that number, but it still gets us, 23.4% fewer than there were in 2019. There's also other travel. So this is, buses and trains, things of that nature. We're up 28% from last year, but really down 87.5% from 2019. People just don't want to get in a crowded bus, a crowded train, that type of thing. Maybe they got a little bit more comfort on an airplane, given all they've done to make us feel safer there. And on the flip side here, maybe is gasoline prices. So if we look at from last year, not surprising, we're up 61.2%, but we're actually higher than we were 2019. Pre-pandemic, this time of year, we're up 2.6% to over $3 per gallon here in the United States. And on the demand side, again, similar picture, right? We see versus last year, demand's up 25%, but we are actually even more in terms of 2019 pre-pandemic levels, up by 0.83%. And I think what we've got going on here is kind of this complex dynamic. If you look at travel, people are getting back to it, but not nearly as much as you would expect. But on the gasoline side, we seem a lot more back to normal. I think what you're getting is people have that desire to travel. If they have the ability financially, there certainly are people out there that still don't have that ability. Their unemployment rate is still high compared to where we'd like it to be. That's part of it too, but there's also this hesitancy, right? So if you think, and I think it's related to vaccine hesitancy, right? So if I want to travel, even if I have my vaccine, I don't really want to go to a place like Wyoming here that has the highest vaccine hesitancy in the country. That's maybe going to make me think twice about traveling. I have the ability, have the desire, but you know what? I don't want to deal with those other dynamics that I can't control, that I have been able to control in the past, but just weren't part of the question or the planning in the past. I think that's what's going on here. I think ultimately this travel weekend isn't going to be the best way to judge the U.S. economy because of these complex dynamics. With that being said, happy Memorial Day weekend out there. If you are going to travel, have fun and be safe. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Brian Kozlowski.